to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery. Hey, 22 veterans a day in this country take their own lives. It's a number that we talk about every video. Why? I'm trying to raise awareness. Vets, two things. I love you, and you have a place here. You have a place in this entire knife community, but it's important to me that you know I love you. I really do. We back to blue over here with Sport Leo. Scab, how in the world do you do that, son? Well, we don't break the damn law. And finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. Well, a couple of weeks ago, my guy DBAD sent me 3 of his designs made by the Kukri House to test out. And we've done several videos on them. Today, I'm going to kind of wrap up that series. I may do one more, like cleaning them, getting them ready to ship. But today, we're going to do the War Buoy, or War Machine, Part 2. Okay? 8-inch blade. This wedge is sharpened. That's important to know. Now, it's not super sharp, but it is sharp. Good to know, especially when you put your hand on it like a dumbass. 8-inch blade, 5.5-inch handle. Rosewood, handle scales, full tang. You got to have full tang construction. Full tang construction. We got some deep fullers. And for you Southerners, got some blood grooves right there. I know it's not a damn blood groove. We don't need this to be, let's correct old Scab. Okay? Thank you. 52-100 steel. I like the steel. I enjoyed it. Remember last time we did this, we had to be at the stump, and I didn't want to go super long. I love this knife. I showed y'all before. Let me show you again the handle. The handle scales are massively important to me, especially with my hands. Now, there will be no glove going today because these things are made to lock in. Once I lock in like that, ow, it don't turn. That was smart. Anyway, the War Machine. I love this knife. Now listen, I'm going to do this video, and then I'm going to pick up my grandson. My mom and I are meeting for lunch. So, having said that, it might be, I don't know. Y'all know I'm a content monster, hardest working man in YouTube. If for some reason I don't get a video out tomorrow, I'll try to get one Friday. I don't get much time with my grandson. You guys are so awesome about that kind of stuff. I will try to be involved in Discord a little bit tonight, so you can reach me there. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to join us on Discord. I want you to. We have several guys that use it every single day, way more than I do. I watch it. I know what's going on in there, but a lot of times, man, I just, like I said the other day, I get tied up. But I am going to try to be more involved with that. To those of you who do use our Discord, thank you so much. It's just a good way to connect and make contacts and that kind of thing, and communicate and fellowship. Now, I'm not going to make this long about Discord, but I do want to tell you this. If you are a content creator, you are always welcome on my channel to say, Scab, check me out. Be glad to. If you join our Discord, you can actually post your videos in there, and we can try to get more eyes on them. Well, that being said, special thank you to Donnie. Really, man, thank you so much for sending not only, 3 big knives, 3 great knives, but prototypes, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that more than I can ever tell you. My guy Joe at Steel Forged and Fire is working on a mammoth video. Guys, it's with Walter Sorrells. He's already done the interview. He's trying to get it out today. Let me be the hype man, okay? What I'm going to start doing is using my community post to post some of y'all's videos, try to get more eyes on them. You don't want to miss that interview. Also, Joe is giving away a badass katana when DBAD hits 10,000. I'm about at 2,000. Ain't nobody doing shit for me, but that's okay. It's okay, Joe. Let's pump up Donnie. Let's do that. Now, hey, I reposted that video. Guys, listen to me. That is a tremendous sword. And this weekend, we're having Mathew Jenson on Blade Talk. You don't know who Mathew is, I'm going to link a video below in the description that you can go check out. Mathew is a big-time sword tester, awesome dude, great content, you'll love it. All right, meet me at the woods, won't you? Well, thank you, Scab. Here we go. Here's a really good look at the War Machine. It is a beautiful, beautiful knife aesthetically. It really, really is. And it's got the correct weight and balance and thickness that it can really, really do some work. Now, right here, here's what we're going to do through this. We're going to do a little chopping and a little cutting, more slicing or more chopping and cutting than slicing. We're going to do a little bit of everything, but this is just straight woods work, guys. We did all our work at the stump. We showed the balance of it. We showed the edge integrity. We did all that. Now we just want to take it out in the woods and see if it works. See if it works. I mean, if we talk about it as a weapon of war, does it work? Yes, absolutely. My guy, I have a friend that was a combat veteran many, many times over and was in the teams, and he absolutely made the comment on one of the videos, if he was still running around in the Middle East, he would have this on him. So that speaks highly of it right there. But we can't do that, can we? Because old Scab ain't doing 20 to life. So what we're going to do here is do a little camping task, some bushcrafting tasks with it, and just a whole lot of chopping, and just see how it holds up. Now, I'm going to say this again. I'm going to mention it again. I focused on it in the first video, and it's important enough to me to bring it up again. The handles, the handle scales, the comfort of the handle, and little Scab bushcraft ball and built him a sawhorse there. Now, I sped this part up, guys, just to make this. I wanted to keep this one under 15 minutes, and I did that. I just sped this part up. It's the only one I did. There's old Scab in high motion there, high speed, son, like a machine getting it done. Back to the handles. They are rosewood. They are incredibly, incredibly comfortable. I am not a huge fan of having a guard on a knife as far as practical use, but I can tell you the guard on this knife helps lock your hand in there. It really, truly does. And there are 0 hot spots on it. Now, in my brilliance, I decided to chop right where there was a knot. That was the other reason I sped this thing up, because we'd be here all day, son. And it has rained every day here since June the 15th, and the rain was on the way as I was doing this video. So I wanted to speed this one up. You say, Scab, that don't affect the rain, son. You just sped the video up. Well, just go with it. Lord, everybody got to nitpick everything. Good Lord. Now. The blade held up well. And again, guys, 0 hot spots in the handle. I mean, none. And we did a considerable amount of chopping. And right here, we should go in to our daily disclaimer. These woods are going to be mowed down probably in the next year to make way for a neighborhood, which I'm not excited about, but there's nothing I can do about it. So everything that I'm removing is going to come out anyway. We don't cut down pines or oaks. These are mostly hackberries, or however you say it, and I promise you, I do not care. Hackberry is a very, very hard wood, so it's good for testing, and it's good for building Fort, Scab, Tongaroga. Now, I whittled me up a little sword right here, or a little spear. I like keeping me a long something with me. I didn't carry a machete today, so I figured a long stick would do just as well. I like having like a long stick or machete from anything from the meth crafters to moccasins. We got them all out here in the woods, son. You can believe that, in Northeast Florida. So, got it ready. Now, one thing I want y'all to know, we're just putting a little tip on this right here. You know, I make a lot of punji sticks and stuff too for the kids to play with. I've mentioned that several times. But, really, truly, honestly, this is an 8-inch blade, and it handled the task. It was very comfortable, very fast, very quick. Usually, you know, I might use a pocket knife or a smaller blade, but with this one, man, it's just comfortable. It's just really, really well done. I think aesthetically, it is my favorite one, hands down. I really, really do. It is a gorgeous piece of art done by the Kukri House, and of course, all Donnie's designs are well balanced, and they're functional. That's the big thing, the functionality of the knife. Now, Give you a better look at it. Good look at that blood groove right there, son. Can't beat that. A little scab flipping around there like a ninja out there in the woods. Now, there's just a little bit of shaving with it. Really, really impressed with this 52-100, and I want to tell y'all, it really held the edge to this thing through this whole testing. Like I said, to get these 15 minutes, it was about 2.5 hours out in the woods. Now, that's always a lot of fun for me, and if you're a big kid like I am, that's a blast. But constant chopping, constant shaving, constant cutting will wear a blade down. That's why I was so impressed with this one. We started off well. It stayed well. I was just like very, very, very impressed. Great comfort. Again, some of the same old stuff. Let me just say this. Like I said earlier, this will probably wrap this series of the DBAD designs up for now. We get a couple different ones in. We'll certainly review them, and I'm looking forward to that. My guy Joe is sending me, he got a buoy from the Kukri house, and I am very, very excited to put it through its paces and just to see the difference in the Kukri house buoy and a DBAD design buoy, to see if there's a lot of difference there. I know it's going to be beautiful because I've seen it with Joe, and I know it's going to work because Joe was able to make it work very, very well. So I'm excited about it. It's a big buoy. That's one thing about them Gurkhas, son. They'll make them a big knife, and I am damn sure fired up about that. Now, right here, we're just putting a little, I guess for lack of a better term, a spear point on it. I'll use this particular log for Fort Scab Tongaroga. All of the stuff I cut down, guys, I either use for handles or at the fort or punji sticks. We find something to do with them. Now, overall performance of the knife, 10 out of 10, in my opinion. Overall comfort of the handle, 10 out of 10. Aesthetically, 10 out of 10. This is just a great, great knife. I mean, there's really no arguing that. If you get one from the Kukri house, all you do is click on the Kukri house, go to category, go all the way to the bottom. Thank you, Scab. There's DBAD Designs. Click that, go down, find the War Machine. I believe this one retails for like $115, probably $35 shipping to the States. So for right at $150, you can have one to your door. Guys, for a hand-forged knife, are you kidding me? And I'm not talking about blade stock. I'm talking about a hand-forged knife by a little dude in some flip-flops swinging a hammer. And it is badass. I believe the Rockwell hardness on it is 55 to 57. Somewhere in there. I believe that's right. If it's not, I'm sure somebody will be racing to correct me. Well, guys, listen. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. We got about a minute and a half. That little pine stump I pushed over, I'm definitely going to get to the bottom of that stump and see if I got me a little fat wood in it to add to my collection. And this weekend for sure we'll do a fat wood weekend. Well, guys, listen. Again, please join us on Discord. Jump in there. We've got a couple different channels in Discord, some different content creators, and we would love to have you. Just come in, drop by, say hello, and do that kind of stuff. Check me out on Instagram. And guys, listen, again, I cannot mention this enough. We've got a lot of brothers in the blade, a lot of content creators trying to move forward and trying to up their numbers and boost their stats. Listen, I'm trying to grow. If you like this content, please hit like, share it anywhere. I am so appreciative for you guys that share this stuff, and please subscribe. My guy, Advanced Knife Bro, big shout out to him. He played a little clip out of my Blind Samurai Challenge on Instagram, and I am so appreciative to Mark over at Advanced Knife Bro. Awesome dude. Check him out if you can. Well, Mikey says it best. He says, Scab, never give up, never surrender, and everything will be all right. And Mikey's true. I'm Scab, you're not, and I'm gone, son.